Well, aloha, send out card friends and family. This is Tom Watson coming to you from right over here in sunny Florida, here in the Gulf Coast. We are getting ready for a powerful November slam. What I wanted to do today was just share with you folks how you can take a custom card, a card that has been set up for you, and create a campaign in case it's something you need a little help with. So I wanted to just show you how simple that is to do. And the first thing you do, at least for this one, is you find out where this custom card is created. Now, in our case, I set up an account. It's SWFL, and the password was SLAM. So inside of this account, you'll see there's only one point there, so it's kind of a ghost account, a holding tank, if you will. I go to cards and campaigns. I click on campaigns. And when I do so, I see there's two campaigns here, actually three. The bottom one is this SendOutCard November Slam. This says shared one because it was revised. Now what I did was I put the QR code onto the card and then saved it again. So what you want to do is you open up this card. You put in your own return address very quickly. All right, and my address for now is just Slam in Guest Card, Florida. And then I'm going to go down here and I'm going to open this card and I'm going to edit it. And I'll show you what the front of the card looks like in a moment. So I click on Continue to edit the card. Now what's going to happen is this card is ready-made. It's open and available to anybody who wants to use it. And you'll see that I created a card that has this little dream rock in it. It's got Jules, Price, Diane Walker, and myself. And I got a QR code which leads to a URL on YouTube that has a nice minute or 2-minute promo on the event. So what you do for yourself is you can totally rewrite this card if you want. We wanted to be sure, well, you can read it, but you could totally rewrite the card, okay? And then, or you could just leave it exactly what it is and then put in your name. Bob and Betty Ann. Those are two nice names. And then have a PS. It's really good to put PSs in communications because people always like to read them. But if I did just that, I could click Continue. And now that card is ready to use. It comes from me. I won't be putting in a gift with the invitation. I'm going to send it right away, so I save the card and go back to campaigns. Now, in order to get the card sent, what I have to do is go find the contacts I'm going to send them to. So I click Find a Contact. And you probably have many more groups than just this. So what I would do is deselect or clear my group selection, then reselect where I want to send the card, the group to whom I want to send this card. I'll click on Find Contact, and it'll pull up all the people that I want to send this invitation to. There's 93 people in Southwest Florida that I'm personally sending one of these cards to. But let's say, like, I know this lady's going to be out of town, so I can unclick her. She already told me she can't come. And stick around on this video because I'm going to show you the front of the card in a second. So now I click Send Campaign to Checked. And in doing so, whoops, I have to pick the campaign first. First I have to open my window. I pick September Slam Shared 1. That's the latest version. Then I click Send Campaign to Checked. Now it's going to tell me I don't have enough money to send this campaign. And I don't because this is a holding tank. But it'll tell me how much it would take to send the campaign. And what would happen is that card would be completely in the mail, sent personalized, customized to each individual. Now what happens is once the card is sent, you can actually open it up from your card history, and you can open up each card before it goes out, and you can edit it. And it's going to take a quick minute to show you what I did with my cards on this event. I didn't do it for all 93 contacts, but I did it for probably 25 or so. Is I really personalized them, and let me show you what I mean. This dream thing is really cool, but here's how I made the card a lot special for a lot of people. First, I just moved this little thing over here, and it says dream. Let me pinch it in a little bit, okay? Center it up, make it nice. Now, you notice that'll say, Dear First Name, and then what's going to come after their first name? What in their mind are they going to say? Dear First Name, Dream, or maybe they'll see the dream first. But then what I do is I take a picture of them, okay? Now this is what makes your send out cards really special. So this is a friend of mine who's a realtor, and she sends an e-newsletter every month. I got one yesterday that said "Dear First Name," and with parentheses. Actually said "Dear First Name," like, you know, ours would drop the name in there. But anyway, I take the picture, and what I want to do is put the picture in the background. But before I do, let me just size it up real quick. Okay, so I kind of got it right in there. Now I'm going to move the picture to the back by clicking the back button. And I'm going to click it back, and there. Now look at this card. Now I got her picture in the card. And that card is going to say, Dear Gina. When she gets that card, it's going to say, Dear Gina, dream. Then it will have my message, and she's going to open that card and see her picture. Do you think that she'll be like, wow, what is this? And then if she's really on her game and with the technology, she'll scan the QR code, and it'll be a blast. So then I would go ahead and save that card, and save that card, and save that card. And by then it will have already been in my queue, okay? And that card would be ready to go. So that concludes how to make a custom greeting card for a SendOutCard event. Also want to show you another one real quickly, because there's another event coming up in a week. And of course, this is recorded in the fall of 2011, but here's the Detroit Treat 'em Right. And I created a card for one of my people that has a bunch of friends in Detroit. So her name is Tanya. And I'll just put Frank. And then she would turn the address and all. But this is the card that I made up. See, it says Michigan on it. So the front of the card has the city, or has a nice picture of Detroit. Of course, it was taken from Canada. And then look at this card that we made for these people. They're going to open up this card. It says, Dear First Name, here's the information on the event at Cobo. That's Cobo Hall. People in Detroit know that. I was telling you about this will be life-changing. I will call you soon to confirm your ticket, your friend, and then your name here, which is just a placeholder. But we put in the Detroit Tigers logo and the Lions logo, and this Eagles is one of the local colleges. Of course, Eagle is important to all of us in SendOutCards. And then we made a nice little, I just took this information from the SendOutCard website and simply cut and paste it and then cleaned it up a little bit. So that card is ready to go. And that is how you're able to create leverage by having a card that's created, customizing it to an individual or just send it out yourself, and then matching it up with the group to whom you want to send it, and then clicking Send Campaign. Make sure you have enough money in your account and that you click the campaign, because you don't want to have to go back out and buy points and postage, so you want to calculate that ahead of time. And that's it for now. This has been Tom Watson. I promised you guys a look at the front of the card for this November Slam. There it is. That's a JPEG, and that's going to be the cover of our card. And then the inside, of course, would look like that. Or if you don't have a picture of the person, you can leave in something else and just make and pick up a custom card. For all the leaders in the company, I find this has been really helpful to have our group be able to get together a nice a batch of cards going out. So I'm going to say aloha. This has been a long tutorial, but I hope it's been helpful for you. 9 minutes of pain for a lifetime of gain. Bye for now.